Hey, I'm Chris.
And I'm Jared, and you're checking out The Grind on PunkRadioCast.com. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Warped Tour 2009. We're here at The Grind, PunkRadioCast.com. We're here with a couple guys from Innerpartysystem. Did I get that right? Yep. Explain what you guys do to make the music to the Punk Radio Cast listeners.
Well, basically it's pretty heavily electro music. We kind of started out just like pirating a bunch of software, and basically we do a lot on a computer. There's a lot of computer music, and then we kind of like layer real drums and guitar and stuff.
What you guys have played at Coachella, at a bunch of huge festivals in the States?
Lollapalooza.
Yeah, we did Lollapalooza. We did a couple of Project Evolutions in Europe and in the UK. Done a couple of big things.
What kind of experiences did you pull from that?
It's definitely like you think you get playing in a band. You think you get to a point where like you're not afraid to play in front of a crowd anymore.
Yeah.
But when you get to like this 50,000 people watching you, you instantly go back to being like in junior high. It's like I feel like I'm about to go on like go in a play in junior high.
It's a lot like a junior high musical. That's what he's trying to say. So have you guys been doing the whole Warped Tour this year, all the way across and back up through Canada again? What have been some highlights for you? Highlights? Honestly, every day's a highlight. This is like the most fun tour I've ever been on. I know everybody probably says that, but because it's true. It's like you just get to hang out and have fun every day, and you're always outside. Nice weather. It's summertime.
I think we've been listening to this one hip-hop artist, POS, probably for like 3 or 4 years, and like to get to meet him and like actually be like friends with him at this point now is pretty cool.
Cool. Definitely, yeah. Meeting a lot of bands that you look up to throughout your life, and then be able to play shows with them and hang out.
A lot of camaraderie within playing.
I think Fat Mike bought a record from NoFX, so that's pretty awesome.
That was definitely a highlight. Good call. Yeah.
So you guys do a lot of remixes of songs as well.
Yeah.
What are some songs, some really popular songs that you've worked in to make your own?
We did Katy Perry's "Hot and Cold," Killer's "Human."
There's a lot. They got a lot.
There's a couple like indie things too. Like there's this dude Trouble Andrew. We did
Lady Hawk.
She's like some big artist in the UK. And then a bunch of like little random ones we just do for fun.
Yeah.
So.
Do you find it a hard process to find that right sample that works in the right place? I mean, a lot of musicians here, they get up with a guitar and drums and they do it that way. You're working with a whole different palette. Do you find it easier or more difficult, do you think?
I guess it could be more challenging, but I think that's the beauty of electronic music. I mean, you could pretty much make any sound that you possibly want. And it's just what's in your head and if you can make it happen.
There's definitely some days though where you could spend 6 hours just listening to a snare drum sample.
Do you have to lock yourself into the the editing suite just to get that right notes and
Definitely.
I mean, on the road it's definitely harder because all you have is a laptop and your headphones.
Yeah.
But
do you do much work on the road?
Yeah, we're working on a Paper Route remix right now too. I don't know if you've heard of that band, but the really cool band from Nashville. We're good friends with them.
So if folks are looking to find you on the web, where should they be going?
Innerpartysystem.net is a forum we just launched where you can go and like discuss, you know what I mean? We put all the stems up from all of our songs, so you can go up and download them and remix our songs and post it there, talk to us and ask questions about what we do and that kind of thing. And then also we have a MySpace like everybody else, but Innerpartysystem.net is definitely the place to go to get in touch with us.
How do you find the music scene has evolved since you guys grew up starting to listen to music? Do you think it's easier to do what you do now with the music platform that we're looking at now?
I think just because of like how easy it is to make your own recordings now, I think it's definitely like a lot of like younger kids who have a computer are making like awesome music nowadays, and I think that's awesome.
It's good. I think it's good and bad. It's awesome because there's a lot more stuff you never would have heard of because of the internet. But then there's also like this sea of shit you need to swim through now. It's just so oversaturated. It's pretty hard to swim through it sometimes. But
any hints for aspiring musicians who are looking to reach the same plateaus that you have reached?
I would say
worry about nothing but making good music. Don't worry about like image or getting like good instruments or. You know what I mean? Getting on a label or anything like that. And nowadays, with how easy it is to get the word out, it's like just worry about making good tunes.
Yeah. Just keep writing songs.
Yeah. Everything will fall into place after that.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right on.